From Anshe Sfar Beth El Emeth Congregation, it's time to take 10 Minutes for Torah with Rabbi Joel Finkelstein.
Welcome to our discussion of Parshat Vayishlach, the glow of a mitzvah. If we look in Parshat Vayishlach, the first words present a challenge. Vayishlach Yaakov Malachim. Jacob sent angels. Angels? Oh, maybe it means messengers. Jacob sent messengers to Esav to find out what's going on. He found out that 400 men were coming to attack him, so he became very worried, became very concerned. But did he send angels or did he send messengers? It's the same word, malachim. So Rashi says malachim mamish. He actually sent angels. Now this is an interesting theological problem. Is a person powerful enough to send angels, to use angels for their purpose, or is an angel higher than a person? Only an angel can use a person can't use an angel. But Rashi says he sent the angels. Now it's not very appealing from a rational point of view. Why would he send angels? He could send messengers. But look in the Torah, it says that the last verse from last week's parsha is Jacob was greeted by angels, a camp of angels, when he came back to Israel. So it talks about he saw angels, he saw a camp of angels, and he sent angels to Esav. But then you say, well, why? I mean, Esav is no good. He's a murderous person. He wants to kill Jacob, or at least he once wanted to kill him. So why would you send angels to him? So some commentators suggest that he's sending them to Esav to reform him, to change Esav. And in fact, it may have worked. When Esav comes, he runs to Jacob, he greets him, he hugs him, he kisses him. He seems like a totally transformed person. What changed him? What's different? Answer is, you know what changed? The angels came to see him, and that made him change. But then we have an interesting contrast. Esav was visited by angels sent by Jacob. Jacob was visited by an angel as well. According to Midrash, the angel he fought with was the angel of Esav. Now, Esav tried to send the angel that he would have an impact on him, that he would have a negative impact, that he would affect his children forevermore, that he would grab them where it hurts, and he would make sure that his children, his progeny going forward, would convert out of Judaism, would be meshumad. And he succeeded a little bit. Some people have converted out of Judaism, and that's why he limped. But there's another idea as well, that the angel came to encourage him. The angel came to change him, just like the angels came to change Esav. The only difference is, Esav only changed temporarily. For that one moment, he loved Jacob. For the rest of history, Esav, Edom, Rome were our enemy. When it came to Jacob, Jacob was changed permanently. He became Yisrael, although it's not completely permanent, because Jacob seems to vacillate. Sometimes he's still Jacob, sometimes he's Israel. But he has that potential that he could become Yisrael whenever he wants to. The angel changed him forevermore, that he had the potential to be Yisrael, Israel, whom God has chosen. Now, if we look at Esav, he had this kind of temporary glow from the mitzvah. So on a commentary, I believe it was a Pardes Yosef, a victim of the Holocaust, he said as follows: why was Yitzchak so taken with Esav in last week's parsha? Because every time Yitzchak saw Esav, Esav was there to honor his father. When you're honoring your father, you're doing a mitzvah. When you do a mitzvah, the angels accompany you. You're glowing with that mitzvah. So he said, this son is incredible. Every time I see him, he's glowing with the mitzvah. However, that glow was only temporary. It only glowed when he was doing his mitzvah. One time, Esav came to see his father, but he wasn't coming to see Yitzchak to honor him. He was coming to get a blessing. So he didn't glow so much with the mitzvah of honoring his father. So Yitzchak looks at him and he sees Gehenna. He says, what is this person? I don't recognize him. That's Esav? And he begins to scream and cry. He didn't realize that was Esav. Esav, the glow of the mitzvah didn't glow. The Gemara, in fact, in Sota 21, actually says that a mitzvah only glows when you're doing it. But Torah glows on you when you're doing the mitzvah. It protects you when you're doing the mitzvah and when you're not doing the mitzvah. Yaakov, classically in the Midrashic literature, is a person of emes, truth, and Torah. If you're a person of Torah, Torah is there with you. It protects you when you're learning and when you're not learning. So Jacob's encounter with the holy Jacob's encounter with the angel, it had a permanent effect on him. As long as he studies Torah, as long as a Jew studies Torah, he has that impact of those angels. But he is Israel as long as he studies Torah. But when it comes to Esav, there are moments when there's pietism among Esav, among the anti-Semite, among some. But it's not a permanent condition. He didn't become something. He didn't transform because of his encounter with the angels. The question is, what about us? When we go to shul on Shabbos, when we daven in the morning, say a bracha over a piece of fruit, does it transform us? As the angels transformed Yaakov? Or is it only temporary? It's the case of Esav. 1 minute spiritual, the next minute throws it away, becomes the most secular and even evil person you could imagine. That's our challenge. Challenge to be like Yaakov. The challenge that the mitzvah should glow with us and that the mitzvah of Torah should glow with us at all times. Thank you for joining us here at the Anshe Sfar Beth El congregation here in Memphis, Tennessee. Join us each week for a discussion of the holiday and the Parshiot. And thanks to Jason Lefkowitz, our producer. Thank you.
This has been 10 Minutes for Torah with Rabbi Joel Finkelstein. To learn more, visit asb.org.